part of Japanese culture, dating from at least the Tokugawa shogunate of the 15th century to its total dominance of the sport in the 1930s and 40s. Its poor performance at the Olympic Games was a national embarrassment. But that all changed in 1988, when Daichi Suzuki revitalized and inspired a dormant Japanese swim team. As a child, he was physically weak, so his parents signed him up for swimming lessons at the age of 7. It took Daichi 6 months before he would open his eyes underwater, and that's when he first dreamed of his future as an Olympian. But it wasn't until he was in high school, training under coach Daichi Suzuki, that he began to realize his potential and started serious training. In 1984, at the age of 17, Daichi qualified for the Japanese Olympic team in the 100 and 200 meter backstroke. While he did not make the finals in either event, it was in Los Angeles where he got the idea of using a dolphin kick underwater after watching the USA's great Jessica and he immediately started experimenting with it. By 1986, Suzuki was one of the top 10 backstrokers in the world. He took gold in the 100-meter backstroke and the 4x100 meter medley relay at the 1986 Asian Games, and also won the 100 and 200 back at the 1987 World University Games, ahead of American David Berkoff, another underwater kicker inspired by Vassallo in Los Angeles. As Suzuki approached the Seoul Games, he knew his main competition would come from Berkoff. Since their last meeting, Berkoff had perfected a new start, known as the Berkoff Blastoff. At the gun, he would throw himself high in the air, arching backwards with hands extended, and dive deep under the water. He then used a dolphin kick and the principles of hydrodynamics and buoyancy to accelerate 35 meters, swimming underwater faster than he could swim above water. At the U.S. trials, a month before Seoul, Berkoff twice broke the world record and entered the Olympics as the man to beat. Unless, of course, you ask Daichi Suzuki or his coach. Suzuki had analyzed Berkoff's swimming style and had noticed that he usually swam faster in the morning at prelims than in the finals. And so, swimming next to each other in the prelims, Suzuki decided he would conserve his energy, but swam fast enough to qualify third. He also typically stayed underwater for only 25 meters. If he was going to win, he knew he would have to stay underwater at least 5 meters longer. In the final, the two lined up next to each other again, with Suzuki in lane 3 and Berkoff in 4. As the swimmers pulled themselves up at the ready command, an early gun caught Berkoff by surprise, and he was last off the wall. But he blasted off and immediately caught the pack and the two submariners swimming even for 30 meters. Berkoff hit the turn a half body ahead. But he had worked too hard to catch up, and Suzuki ran him down over the final 10 meters to seal the upset win. It was the first time Japan had won the gold medal in a backstroke event since Masashi Kiyokawa had won it in Los Angeles in 1932, and the first time Japan had won any Olympic medal in 16 years. But it was also the only swimming medal Japan won in Seoul. Having achieved his dream, Daichi Suzuki retired after the Olympic Games and vowed to help Japanese swimmers be able to truly focus on swimming, while not having to worry about making a living outside of the pool and truly be professionals. Suzuki became a member of the Japan Olympic Committee and also became the youngest president of the Japan Swimming Federation in 2013 when he was 46. In 2015, Suzuki was named Commissioner of Japan's Ministry of Education, Culture, Sports, Science, and Technology. This puts him in charge of improving the nation's sports success and helping coaches around the country learn from the best. Between his role as President of Japanese Swimming Federation and in his new position as Commissioner, he has helped lead Japan in its revival as a world swimming power, with 7 medals, including 2 golds at the last Olympics in Rio.
Thank you. I'd like to thank all of you and the International Swimming Hall of Fame for inducting me into the ice shop. and for holding such a wonderful ceremony. I'm extremely honored to be invited here today. I would like to express special thanks to Coach Suzuki, same family name, but he's not my father. Suzuki, who led me through 2 Olympics. Coach Suzuki always motivated me and saying that if you try, you can achieve. And I did. Actually, Mr. J.C. Vassallo, and I did. I would also like to thank my competitors during my time as an athlete, especially Mr. David Berkoff from USA. When training got tough, I would imagine that he's also training really hard. So that pushed me to go on and give it my all. Thanks to him, I feel I was able to succeed. Now I'd like to introduce my friend, Mr. Seiji Goto, president of Central Sports. Mr. Goto's father was an Olympian in swimming in the 1964 Tokyo Olympics. Japan, unfortunately, suffered a crushing defeat at the Games. So he founded Central Sports in 1969. Without Central Sports, I was raised in Central Sports. Without Central Sports, I doubt that I would have been able to become a medalist. Thank you, Central Sports, and thank you, Teiji. There are many others that I would like to thank, and I thank them all for helping me get to where I am today. Special thank you to my parents, because without them, I would not be here today. Lastly, I am grateful to be a part of sport of swimming, because swimming made me who I am today. Thank you.
Presenting the mantle is 3-time world record holder, 1980 and 1984, and 1978 world champion, Vassallo.